Thanks for joining us today on Suncoast FYI. I'm Nancy O'Neill. Your Global Agents is a team of realtors doing business on the Suncoast for 11 years. They operate from Coldwell Banker's office on St. Armand Circle, and joining us here today are licensed realtors and certified international property specialists, Patricia Tan and Carla Raymond. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Nancy.
Thank you so much for being here. Now, we know from living in Sarasota, we have a lot of realtors in our general area. So what do you specialize in, and how do you differentiate yourself from your competitors?
Well, when we started our business, we made a conscious decision, Nancy, to focus on the international market. So we purposely named our team Your Global Agents. And at the time, Sarasota wasn't really very well known outside the US, so it was a huge leap of faith on our part. But Carla and I both felt strongly. We had a lot of international contacts. Sarasota had a lot to offer discerning buyers and investors from other countries. So we thought it was a good fit. And I'm pleased to say over the years we've been proven right.
Wonderful.
Pat and I are certified international property specialist, and that's a designation granted by the National Association of Realtors to less than 2% of real estate agents around the world. So global has just been our passion for the last 11 years, and that's given us the opportunity to really bring some unique marketing to our sellers and to our clients in general. And we're very happy to say that the things that we're showcasing on the program today are going to be in all price ranges, and you're going to see that we work both in Sarasota and Manatee counties.
Okay. Now, when your international buyers contact you, do they know about what they're looking at in Sarasota? Do they know what a beautiful area they're coming to, or are they just looking at you for information and to give them more guidance as to what is available here in the area?
Well, sometimes they've been here numerous times, other times it's their first visit. And obviously, people are always coming here because of the weather. They normally have heard about our beautiful beaches. They make the top 5 or top 10 list somewhere every year. So that's always very familiar to them. But what they may not be familiar with is all the arts and culture that we really have in our area, and all the sporting events, the sporting academies. So these are things that can bring families, and they're an attraction to people who they may not be aware of these things that we have in our area. But also, it's important for us to share demographic and economic information because they're making an investment here. But at the end of the day, really it's about teaching them the real estate process, because it is so vastly different here in the US than it is in most countries.
Absolutely.
So we do spend a lot of time selling the area and before we actually sell a home, Nancy. And Carla and I are both passionate about where we live. We love being part of this vibrant community. In many respects, it's an easy sell for us. And we try very hard to give back to the community too. So for instance, we've sponsored the Sarasota Film Festival. We take part in a lot of the non-profit events that happen around town. Carla is a former president of the Sarasota Sister Cities Association, and I currently serve on the board for the Center for Architecture Sarasota and one of our local charter schools.
Excellent.
So we like to give back, and also give back to the industry, which has been so kind to us. So we volunteer our time and talents with the international efforts of our local, state, and National Association of Realtors. Carla is currently the regional coordinator for North and Central America and the Caribbean, and I just stepped down after a term as the President's liaison to the UK.
Wow. Wow. That's impressive. Well, thank you.
We stay busy.
I guess. Now, as you're saying, you have to keep up with all of the changes that are going on, whether it's locally, with legislation or anything. And so marketing comes into play a lot when you're dealing with that. How do you present that when somebody comes to you with questions about, what is going on in Sarasota and what can they expect?
Well, education and involvement are really key. We spend a lot of time in the classroom honing our skills, learning new things, It's really important for us. It gives us the opportunity to share with our buyers and sellers different perspectives that we may learn in the classroom. When we travel, which is part of our annual business plan, we go to international conferences every year.
Great.
And that gives us the opportunity to network with other agents around the world as well and expose our beautiful area of Sarasota, which
Excellent.
we're always
Thank
proud
you.
to do.
Now, I know you ladies work together as a team, so I'm sure that helps you in many ways. Where can our viewers go to find out more information about you and what you do and how they can reach you?
Well, we have a website, Nancy. Our team name is Your Global Agents, and the website is yourglobalagents.com. We work out of the Coldwell Banker office on St. Armand Circle.
Great.
And the best place to get hold of us is by phone, 941-504-9232, or
941-724-0519.
Great. Well, thank you, ladies, for being here. It was a pleasure meeting you both.
Thanks, Nancy.
thank you.